Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with your love reading. Right now, we're going to take a look at what the divine masculine would like to say to his divine feminine. This is divine masculine and divine feminine separation, okay? So what does he want to say to his feminine? No one makes me feel the way you do, okay? First message out. No one makes me feel the way you do. He's saying, what if you don't accept me for who I really am? Okay? Whoa, I'm so scared of change. I pushed you away because I was scared. Okay. 2 cards in a row that talk about fear. Okay. This person is absolutely petrified. Then we've got, I'm making a plan to come back to you. These did land face up on the floor. I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes. And we've got, I'm battling at my addictions and I've cried over you. So I feel like this divine masculine has been going through a lot. When it comes to getting in touch with his own feelings, when it comes to getting in touch with reality, really, at the end of the day. I feel like the divine masculine is asking you to be patient just a little while longer. They're hoping that you'll wait around for them. They're hoping that, you'll understand, why they had to do the things that they did, whatever these things are. It's not really saying. But they did make a lot of mistakes. And maybe for some of you, those mistakes had to do with addictive personality. It could have been addicted to drugs, sex, pornography. It could have been workaholic. People can be addicted to money, materialism, addicted to what other people might think, addicted to, we have so many different types of addictions. That's what Pisces rules. And we have Saturn there and Neptune there, so I think timing is of the essence, and they're hoping that they're not going to be too late. Because they're saying, please, be patient just a little while longer with me. I'm working through some stuff so that I can come and be with you. And I think for a lot of you, this individual did push you away. It wasn't the easiest thing that they did. They have cried many tears over what they've done, and they're feeling very sorrowful. That's for sure. I'm definitely getting that vibe. I think that, with the self-acceptance, what if you don't accept me for who I really am? I think that has a lot to do with their own insecurities, and that could also stem from their childhood, past relationships, just their upbringing, who they are. Thank you, Spirit, when I said that. Here, let me turn the ringer off on this. Sorry, so that it doesn't come through on the computer. Anyway, I think that that's more along the lines of what they've been through in their past. They're petrified. They're petrified of what to say to you. They're petrified that they've already lost you. They're petrified that you're going to be the one that got away. Because I'm seeing scared here twice. I'm so scared of change. I pushed you away because I was scared. Side by side. This is all about fear. But that's their own insecurities. That's what they have to work through. I don't know. So let's see. What is the feminine? What would the feminine, divine feminine, what does the divine feminine want to say to her masculine? Okay. I want to be with you. Spirit, please show me the divine feminine. What would she like to say to her masculine? You're so different than what I'm used to, but I like it. Okay, so that's definitely between the both of them. That one landed face down on the floor. I'm going to put that back. Okay, so let's get this back up here. All right, and then Spirit, please show me, what would the divine feminine like to say? I fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. I think after, now with everything, she wanted to be with her divine masculine. He was way different than anybody she had ever been with. He romanced her. He showed her a different side that she's never experienced. And then he ended up hurting her. Okay. But she was afraid. She says, I have a plan, but you have to trust me. Okay. Spirit, please show me, what does the divine feminine want to say to her masculine? I don't want to lose you. Right underneath the I want to be with you. So, and then it says, I pretend I don't care because I care too much. So while the masculine's over here thinking, oh my God, it's doomed. She doesn't care about me anymore. she's actually over here thinking just the opposite. Like, I pretend I don't care because I actually care too much. So I just have to move on with what I've got going on, because otherwise, she's going to be the one sitting over here crying. Spirit, please show me, what does the divine feminine want to say to the masculine? I don't want this to be over with us. And I'm thinking about making you an offer. She's looking at it like, man, he's over here like, please be patient just a little while longer. And she's over here looking at him like, yeah, if I don't say something, he's probably never going to say anything, And these roles can be reversed. It can be vice versa, Put it where it fits. You guys know your own story, okay? And if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Also, if you've gotten this far, please like this video, share, subscribe. It does help my channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. With that said, she's saying, like, you're so beautiful, and I don't want this to be over with us. She has a plan. I'm going to read it the way that it came out. She, he up here, she down here, okay? So she's over here going, I really want to be with you, and I don't want to lose you. We've gone through so much together, but at the same time, what you've done, okay, because he's saying, well, what if you don't accept me? And, obviously he's done something up here, because he's talking about, being scared of changes. In the past, he didn't want to man up. He had other responsibilities, other things that he had to take care of. And he probably hadn't even started on those things, and then brought her into the fold, never planned on actually having feelings for this divine feminine, not realizing that he was coming into contact with a divine feminine. You don't get warning. The universe will throw in a divine masculine or divine feminine just to see where you're at on your journey. And those are the ones that usually are the ones that got away, is because the other party wasn't ready for them and wasn't willing to step up to the plate at that exact time. And yet, although the divine feminine, she feels like, he's a beautiful soul. She's like, but as beautiful as you are, and as much as I care, and as much as I love you, I'm afraid that if you they're both scared. See, he's talking about, I'm so scared of change, I pushed you away because I was scared. She's over here saying that I fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. I fear. So it's in the same position of the so scared of change, and he's battling addictions right now. And she's saying that I fear that if I let you back in, as much as I want to, reach out and make you an offer and say, hey, let's sit down and talk, I'm petrified that you might just turn around and hurt me the way that you did. I feel like the divine feminine, has a plan. She doesn't want this to be over, but she also has to stand her ground. And that's why she's over here pretending like, doesn't hurt, doesn't matter. I'm fine without you. So there's also another facade that she's putting on. It's almost like, in order to win the game, you have to play, And not that this is a game by any means to her. It may have started out to the divine masculine up here as a game, but to the divine feminine, she's always been playing for keeps. She was waiting for an offer from her divine masculine. That's what she'd been waiting on all along. And he kept saying, well, just wait a little longer. Just wait a little longer. It's almost like, pushing out the finish line. Every time she'd get closer to the finish line, thinking that, the divine masculine's going to make her an offer, he would be like, well, hold on, just a little while longer. And that got to be too much with the divine feminine. It got to be like, as different as you are, like, you're actually no different from everybody else who's done almost the same shit. It's just different player in the game at this point. So I feel like the divine masculine does have a plan. He does. He's making a plan. He's hoping he's not too late. He is making a plan. But I think it's almost like a game of Russian roulette. Like, is she going to accept? Is she not? And that's what scares the absolute shit out of him. So what is the advice for the divine masculine? What is the advice for the divine masculine, Spirit? Children, quit acting like a child. Your love life is being affected by children. Yeah, I feel like quit acting like a child. That's first and foremost what I'm getting. I think that, also work through your inner child wounds. That is also the advice for the divine masculine, because this is a soulmate that he's dealing with. This is the divine feminine that he is dealing with. And I feel like maybe for some of you, maybe you want kids and the divine masculine doesn't. Or vice versa. You don't want kids, and maybe that's what this divine masculine wants, is children. Spirit, please show me, what is the advice? What is the advice for the divine masculine? Reconciliation. Yeah, someone from your past is returning. So the advice is if you want to reconcile, quit pushing her away because you're scared. Yeah, you've retreated long enough. Timing is of the essence. So if you want a reconciliation with your soulmate, quit acting like a child. What is the advice from the divine feminine? What is the advice for the divine feminine? Let me reword that. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. There it is. So this is all about timing. I said that earlier. He's hoping and she's like over here going, I know that my divine masculine is who I'm supposed to be with. And even if that, you don't even know who this divine masculine is. Some of you don't. Just know that whatever it is, you're being prepared for something so spectacular. What is the advice for the divine feminine? Free yourself. It is time for you to take back control of your life. Yeah, release your ex. Yeah, release your ex. That is the biggest thing. Free yourself, release your ex, and getting to know each other, because you're about ready to get to know someone. And the advice for the feminine is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that's why this feminine over here is like, I'm not accepting anything less than what I deserve. Like, I think with the divine feminine, it's like she falls in love with their potential. She sees their potential long before they do. And that's typical with feminines anyway, is, feminines usually fall in love with a person's potential long before the other individual even recognizes their own potential. And so that's why they're like, well, wait a minute, please, I just need you to be patient. Oh, hold on. Like they act like time, they've got all the time in the world and that somebody's just going to pine after them. That's a Juno relationship. Then you've got Black Moon Lilith. Juno will be faithful. She's one of the asteroids in the sky, right? And Juno and Black Moon Lilith. And Juno is the type that's like, I'll be faithful no matter what. You want to put me on the back burner. You want to date other people. You want to, keep your options open. That's okay. I'll still be there, Jupiter. I love you so much. And then you got the Black Moon Lilith, who's like, listen, I can love you, but I can also go. And if you're not going to give in and you're going to continue to make me wait, you're going to keep your options open, see if there's maybe somebody else that you want to, no. That's Black Moon Lilith. Fuck no. Black Moon Lilith is in Virgo. So Black Moon Lilith is looking at the details of a situation, because that's what Virgo represents, right? The details. Like honing in on the reality of the situation. And if Black Moon Lilith can't see, like, okay, this reality doesn't work, Black Moon Lilith is going to opt out. Like, she's the warrior. She doesn't care that she's going to be given a scarlet letter. She doesn't give a shit. She's going to free herself and she's going to let go, because she knows that she is going to come into union with her actual soulmate, with her actual divine masculine. So, yeah, there is someone here on the other side that you are going to be getting to know, divine feminine, and this is your divine masculine. But in the meantime, you've got to let go of the ideas of this, if you have an ex in your presence, you have to let go of those, expectations of this individual, because this other individual or this other divine masculine, this divine masculine can't get in until this other distorted masculine is out, if that makes sense. I hope I didn't twist that too much, but that's how the message came out. So, all right. What energies do they share between them, Spirit? What energies do they share between them? an intense connection. It's going to be intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So that's the energy you guys have between you. All right. And then what messages, what advice does the angels have for this couple, for the divine masculine and feminine? Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I'm going to leave that there. And you know what? That's funny because Scorpio rules the depths of the ocean and also very, very intense connection. So I think through Scorpio season, you guys were definitely feeling each other. There's a lot of like big, intense pools that are bringing the two of you together. I almost feel like a magnet because I do see this individual coming through. Feminines, let go of whatever this ex is, residual energy of the exes, okay? Let it go. Because your divine masculine is coming in and they're wanting to reconcile with you. Anyway, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And thank you to everyone who has donated. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. I love you guys all so much, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.